Your group managed to quell the undead god underneath the world, underneath them, inside the well, underneath Settlement 7. And upon learning of a sort of teleportation system, which is practically unheard of in most of the world due to the planar rifts kind of screwing with most forms of teleportation magic, then you promptly went to the next settlement next closest settlement, that being Settlement 6, the supposedly only human settlement from the continent of Galroon, where, well, most of you are from. From there, you were given a task. Escort the prisoners they have taken back to their respective settlements. Beyond that, they've already sworn their help if it means getting rid of whatever's plaguing this new world, and so that they can have an easier time colonizing. And now you're on the road again, stuck with 2 new followers, a Warforged and a Yuan T.
V and Big Bubba, I thought it was. I don't know the Warforged's name.
I don't believe they gave it.
The snake person said her name was V.
That's what she wanted to be called. The big guy didn't say.
Joy to the world. I'm cranky as shit.
And this entire session is just going to be us walking.
Oh, when did this turn into Lord of the Rings?
I have a ring, but it's a family ring.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I done goofed. It was at that moment when I opened too many windows at once, I realized I done fucked up.
So anyways, let's get started. You all sit around a campfire. The Yuan T and the Warforged have elected to sit together, if only because they really don't trust any of you. There are a few others reasons that they prefer not to mention, but not trusting you is the one they're giving. The 4 of you sit together, more out of a need to stay close to the light rather than want. What do you guys do to proceed? Or how do you guys want to handle this? It's getting close to night, about 8:30. Hello?
I just have all my stuff just like laid out on the ground, and I'm taking inventory.
Okay.
Dervona's gonna be sitting down, messing with that altar.
Rainer's just gonna play a song on his lyre.
All right. You play a pretty nice song. Neither of them... It doesn't seem to faze either of them or affect them in any visible way. Dervona does begrudgingly seem to start tapping her foot at some points. But beyond that, nothing. If you're trying to elicit a reaction. If you're trying to practice, then you do beautifully.
I was just trying to lighten the mood.
Besides getting Dervona to tap her foot slightly, not really.
Anybody thirsty? I forgot I had this big ass barrel of alcohol.
What kind is it?
I have no clue.
There's also the added fact of
I just know it's alcoholic.
there's also the added fact that I still have all of the alcohol from the inn.
Yeah. There's that point.
Where the fuck did this thing go? Feel free to ignore me for the next couple of seconds.
V speaks up. So, do you intend to actually take us to our homes, or do you just plan to kill us in the night to be done with us?
Hey. I already gave y'all your options. Y'all can go back. We can figure out how to contact my parents and send y'all back across the sea. Or what was the other option? I don't remember.
Bring them back to
I'm
their
already
tribes.
halfway through 2 pints.
Personally, I think I'd be best suited staying with you. Warm bloods, I don't like them. Though I believe if proven efficient enough, they can be tolerated. I get the distinct feeling that you might be of such a disposition. Would I be wrong in assuming that?
I'm confused. I'm also drunk, but I'm confused.
I find warm bloods who are willing to kill each other for certain reasons to be a rather interesting group. Your kind seem to profess emotion as such a important part of life, yet those willing to kill for material purposes would seem to contradict that, wouldn't they?
I guess.
Yeah, I thought all species were like
I
that.
mean, I don't need money technically. I just do this because it's fun.
Then you're an idiot. To do something that risks your life
Hey.
for no reward is idiotic.
I didn't say I don't get a reward out of it.
And again, you're an
people
idiot.
Pay me for my services, but to say I do it for the money would be a lie.
Elizabeth, V looks at you. Then what about you? What do you do it for? Or do you do it for some paltry reason that doesn't earn you some form of material reward?
Who's she talking to?
Elizabeth.
I pretty much do this to survive.
The other person that doesn't really do shit because it gives them money.
Survive? Well,
I like those vices.
that's not exactly as good a reason as for money, but it's a hell of a lot better than for fun. Her gaze turns to you, Raynor. What about you?
My reasons are my own.
His lover.
The woman.
Not. She was asking why we do this shit, not the specific shit. I just huddle up and.
V stares at you for a second, Rainer. You do it to prove something. Well, that's, again, slightly less idiotic, but still something I can't understand. Regardless, I'm going to sleep now. Good night. And she just sort of lays back and she's out. The Warforged just looks to his side, looks up. Huh.
For no reason, Jean shouts out, I graduated from 2 academies.
The Yanti kind of just pops up for a second. Good for you. No one gives it to him before just flopping over again.
No, I have to agree.
What's an academy?
It's a school, bro.
Why did you have to go to 2 of them?
Do they not have schools where you come from?
I assume they had schools.
Alright, I found what I was looking for. You know, she's pretty lucky she didn't ask the paladin why any of that happens.
Speaking of paladin, fastball rum to the face. I tossed you a bottle of rum.
That was a very wise decision. I'll go find a tree and sleep.
I guess I'll take first watch.
I will. The Warforged looks up. I really don't need to sleep, so go ahead.
Okay. Oh yeah. Before I forget, I open my journal. I tell Lisa I'm no longer a woman.
You did that already.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry.
Sorry about that. I am back. What did I miss?
The Warforge is offering to be on watch all night.
I could care less who's on watch. I pack my things back into my bag neatly. Except for them two potions that look weird.
You know, sleep with it.
And then I went away and I walk over to Rainer. I was like, "Isn't this the potion you drank before?"
Is it? I don't. I think I only bought the one greater.
Oh no. The potion that you and Lisa drank.
I don't know about any potion I drank. Remember?
I don't. I'm also drunk.
You're asking the wrong person.
Also, Jing doesn't know about that either.
The Warforged just looks up again. Okay, meatbags, go to sleep. You're tired. He's drunk. And if we're going to be able to survive in this, you all are going to need rest. I'll take watch for the night.
I'll take.
You guys have had a fun conversation while the paladin snores off to the side.
Yeah, no. No need for you to take second watch, meat sack. Like I said, I don't need sleep.
I'm just gonna read my book a little bit, then I'll go to bed.
I'm confused why I'm being yelled at.
Because the noise might attract something we don't want.
Make things go boom, and he passes out. Oddly enough, there's like 9 flash just empty on the ground.
Ooh.
The Warforged just looks at Jing passed out. I'm gonna die out here.
We're all gonna die.
Yeah, but I'm gonna die a lot more grisly if I have to rely on people like him.
Just stay away from him. He tends to get... He has the ferret spells that make everything go boom.
He does that, I'm ripping his arms off.
Please do.
So Q wakes up. I have the highest kill count out of this entire group. It rolls
Yeah,
over.
and I've ripped people apart much bigger than you.
And you tend to go unconscious more than everybody.
Can I check my journal before I go to sleep?
Yeah. Nothing's been written down.
Alright, then I go to sleep.
All right.
Encounter.
So is everybody asleep?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Hey, who's that? I thought that altar was for a female god.
Oh yeah, it was.
Brian.
Sorry, I was thinking of something else.
It was,
You do have
it was
one.
basically. It was basically like the female god of all things goody goody.
Oh yes, Sarah. God damn it, wrong one. Yeah, no, I'm.
Saren Ray.
Yeah, no. Sendra. So, Rainer, after you go to sleep, wake up in a campground. similar to the one you have, except sitting across from you is the same woman on the
Blasphemy.
chair.
Is
She's
this literally going to happen every night from now on?
she's actually reading a book and looks up surprised. Oh, I wasn't expecting you.
Wait, you mean you don't call me into these?
No, of course I do. I didn't call you this time. You sort of just showed up.
Aha.
Well, since you're here, let's talk.
All right.
She closes the book and puts it in a small satchel to her side. So, any questions?
Were you just sitting there in that dungeon? Or were you just watching us?
A bit of both. A minor portion of me had been trapped there. That pretender had called a portion of me forth in order to enact such rituals. But it failed. And that portion of me got trapped. Granted, it was a very, very small portion. But it makes it a bit... It made it a bit distracting for me to always be pulled back there whenever I wasn't focusing. So, as you know, you coming along was a bit of a boon. And I had also been watching your little group for a while now. And I must say, you've certainly been entertaining.
How long have you been watching?
Oh, since your village got slaughtered.
And with that, he just makes a face. Like, really? Really?
Well, I do sometimes take an interest in my compatriots' work. That was quite a messy affair she did.
Wait, what?
Nothing that you need to know yet.
No. You said compatriots' work. What the heck does that mean?
What I mean is, certain events in your world are... what's the word? Influenced by individuals of my... power. They aren't directly enacted by us, but I suppose the best word would be endorse them to a certain extent. We watch them and sometimes make our presence a bit more known. Embellish them if they relate to us enough. And the wholesale slaughter of an entire village tends to draw the attention of a few of mine. Now, that doesn't mean someone from my veil of reality actually caused this event. It's more she was looking over the shoulders of those who did. If that makes any sense. And if it doesn't, well then, I'm not going to explain it. You have to figure it out.
I just put my face in my head.
What?
My hand in my face. Sorry.
Yeah, it's like face in your head, so it wasn't there to begin with?
This is a powerful magic you dabble in.
So, how is Lisa?
She says she's fine.
I'm assuming she's happy you've got your equipment sorted out.
I don't think that's your business. And I just shrug a little.
Oh, please, you're in my employ now. Your life is my business. So, that woman, one called V, I believe. You did best to keep her with you.
Why? And I just squint my eyes.
Those who have had the knife shoved into their back are awfully good at knowing when one's to be shoved in another's. The Warforged? Well, I just find him rather funny. Keep him or let him go if you wish. But mark my words, you'd be in your best interest to keep the snake woman with you.
Keep that in mind.
And I suppose I should let you in a little bit about what she is. If you don't already know. Do you?
She was referred to as a Yanti or Young, whatever.
Want Yanti. Interesting people. They abandon the flesh and frailty of mortality or of rather the warm-blooded weakness, as they call it. The superiority of cold-blooded mentalities. They cast off their emotions in exchange for a more analytical outlook.
Out of character, are you saying they're fucking Vulcans?
Kinda, except a lot, except with a bit of a sadistic streak. And without any vestige of humanity. They see others as tools for them to use. Everything is inferior to them. They've even created caste systems of their own among their own kind.
Sounds like fucking snake people to me.
You're not here.
No, I'm not.
Columbus.
Okay. Well, since you're here, there is actually a question I'm wondering.
Yes?
Is the Empress to be even alive? It's been how long? Like a month?
It's been 2. And... well, she's not dead. And remember, you aren't the most powerful that there are in this world. She might have her own guardians looking out for her. Long and short of it, I don't know, but she's probably not dead. That Lich went through a lot of trouble to get her. I'm guessing it wasn't simply to unceremoniously kill her. Magic is a fickle thing.
Well, that's a field I have no real knowledge in.
And that's something you need to rectify. This world is rather steeped in it. If you hope to survive in the more tougher parts of it, you may wish to understand it better.
If we live through this, there's someone I might seek out in that regard.
Hmm? Oh. Is it Lisa?
No, it isn't Lisa, though she uses magic. I was thinking of something a little more in-house. Wait, I'm speaking more fancy than he should be speaking. I was thinking of someone, I don't even know if even it would exist, but some more in my tribe-ish, adjacent.
Oh, I get it.
Do you? I'm asking you, DM.
Yeah, I think I know what you're getting at, and so does she. Well then. She stands up and walks over to you. Well then, good night, sweet dreams, and let's hope you survive long enough to provide much more entertainment to me in the coming times. She taps your forehead, and the world goes dark. Suddenly, you're awake. You're all awake.
Is the
Do any of you have knives?
I have a
I
couple
do.
of these set.
All right, so
Dwarf carries a knife.
the knives are gone.
Son of a bitch, I'm gonna kill that snake.
And you hear this solid thunk, thunk from nearby. You look up, and the snake girl's managing to throw the knives into a tree from about 100 feet. She's been at that for 5 hours.
I check my watch. What time is it?
Almost noon. You guys slept in a lot. I kept watch. Oh yeah, by the way, and he looks at you, Rainer. You talk in your sleep.
I do?
Apparently.
What did I say?
Kept mumbling something about equipment and a name, Lisa. Beyond that.
And I shut up.
Yeah.
And with that, yeah, there goes my left eardrum. So I get for leaving my headset.
She took everybody's
Full volume.
knives.
She did.
Yeah, and she's currently practicing with them.
Technically, I
How
don't think she
does
could even throw
Necro
my
feel
knife
about
because
that?
it's not really a stabby knife.
She's still managing to throw him.
How does Necro feel about his fancy knife being stolen?
Even though I was up in
The
the
fancy
tree.
knife is actually still there. It's just normal knives she took.
How high up the tree is that damn knife?
About halfway up the blade.
I said up the tree.
Oh. Sorry. About 4.5 feet.
Okay.
I ask her politely to have my cutlery knife back because I assume I need to shave at this point.
It whizzes by your ear and embeds itself to the tree right behind you.
Thank you. I dig it out of the wall and get ready to move and shave.
Isn't your hair all the way to the floor?
That's my hair, not my beard.
Oh.
That's
I just
typically
hair.
hair. It's just facial hair.
Yes, but
And Rainer, you notice you're baby smooth
before or after?
already.
Oh, okay, I get what happened.
Has she even thrown my knife yet?
Yeah, it's embedded in the tree already.
I'm just gonna go grab that.
As you do, another knife just embeds itself right next to your hand.
Very funny.
I don't have a sense of humor. So.
Yeah, you don't have common sense either.
No, I have that
Colson.
that in spades.
Not from where I'm standing. He yanks the knife out of the tree and goes
From
back
the
to
point that if I knew you'd be upset to the point of attacking me, I would have slit all your throats and been off before morning with everything you had. I elected not to.
I'll keep that in mind next time we let someone else keep watch.
I didn't. The Tin Man did. And he let me do it. She had took advantage of the fact that I didn't give an absolute shit.
Hey, I asked the Warforge, next time we make camp, could you wake us up before the sun comes up?
I tried.
Oh. Thank you for trying.
You want me to slap you next time?
Bring it.
Sure.
Noted.
We got too far to go. We can't wake up at noon every day.
Well, I should be getting moving.
Is everyone ready?
Yep.
Oh,
The Yuan-Ti woman pulls the knives out of the tree and gives them back to everybody. And hands them all back. Yeah. And then she starts getting ready. You do notice that she somehow managed to make a bit of a shawl that covers the lower part of her face.
And we're walking.
Everybody roll dexterity saving checks. Or dexterity checks. Just straight dexterity checks.
That is the worst +5 ever.
Oh, good. That
Man,
wasn't
dude,
my
roll for
10.
me. I'm upstairs.
I thought that was my fucking 10. when the bulky paladin gets higher dexterity than the monk, all has gone to shit.
Jing.
I just asked you to roll for me, cuz.
He
Why?
said he was upstairs.
Because I'm upstairs.
All right, one sec.
Wireless headset.
Well, I ain't got time for that. No.
How bad was it?
Why do you get a +1?
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades.
Oh.
Because Bard.
So, yeah, for the most part, you guys managed to make a good day's travel. Nothing much happens about till 5. Guys find... But it looks like a pretty grisly battle scene. Bunch of corpses strewn about. Most of them ripped to shreds. And a lot of blood. The snake woman immediately goes to looting the bodies.
I'll do the same.
Roll an investigation check.
And I still failed.
You don't find much of interest. Most of anything useful has been ripped to shreds, and there's no gold.
And the dwarf goes about trying to make sure that everything dead stays fucking dead.
Your preferred method is doming the motherfuckers with your hammer.
No, that's my preferred method to opening doors. She's still technically a priest, or at least has religious training enough to be one.
Well, you do, and
difficult thing.
None of them will rise. All of them stay dead. Regardless, things stay, for the most part, still. Warforged also looks around a bit, but doesn't seem to find what he wants.
So, can you make out what or who fought in this battle?
You can try.
What would that be?
What do you think? Definitely nobody you've seen before. Or none of the tribes you've run into. Or groups. They've got a mix. The corpses you do see wear a mixture of a sort of bone-like armor mixed with stone. Huh.
God damn, Togi.
Oh, is my mic still on?
Yes!
Tell your fucking ice machine to buy a suppressor if it's gonna be shooting shit out that fast.
And we're walking.
Poking all the bodies.
Apparently, I'm just caving people's fucking skulls in, I guess. Because that's how paladins determine whether or not the dead need to stay dead.
Which would be? Yeah.
You said I kept doming people.
Yeah, well, it's your preferred method. Hell, even back in your old world, it wasn't exactly a method that most others saw as necessary, but it's one it made you feel good for some reason.
You know what? She is a hammer more than he. Everything else is a nail.
Yeah. if you're a fighter and you got a hammer, eventually things just start looking like nails to you. Or, well, whenever the hell you get bored.
After about 250 years of being a paladin, I'm pretty sure the dwarf is seeing nails everywhere anyways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
That reminds me. Whenever we, like, while we're walking, I'm kind of teaching Denova. Is that it? Dervona. Some, like, monk shit.
What form of monk shit?
Like poses and stuff.
The type of shit required to fist people's faces to the point where they explode.
I'm giving an excuse for potentially multi-class.
Essentially, Dervona, you get a very, very rough course entry into Monk Shit 101, otherwise known as How to Punch Things Good. Give it about 2 months and you'd be a level 1 monk at this rate.
Well, it's a good thing that she's not going into any different fucking dimensions anytime soon.
That you know of, but regardless. The woman doesn't seem to find anything of note. And as such, she just falls in line with the rest of the group again.
Wait, does...
Nothing.
Never mind me.
Anyways, so you guys
Ignore that.
noticing that it's getting rather dark, you guys decide to make camp in the murder clearing.
Oh, great murder clearing. At least I'm glad I know none of them will get up. It's hard to get up when your face looks like a launched catapult. Or a launched cantaloupe.
So, do you want me to take a watch again?
I'll help this time. And no's not an option on that.
Your choice.
Well, it's either that or I'm going to find my knife somewhere I don't want it.
Wouldn't stab you if I didn't have a reason.
I'm talking about in trees. Then again, there's more corpses than trees around here.
That's a good point.
That wasn't a suggestion.
I'm taking it as one.
Well, take that as one with everyone else's knife, not mine.
She goes back and starts poking at one of the bodies again. Anyways. So. Do you all go to sleep? With Dervona and the Warforged being on first watch.
Sure, I'll go to sleep.
All right. Dervona, do you want to actually talk with the Warforged, or you just want to take watch?
She'll talk with him. She's just gonna ask where the hell he's from and how they even came to be.
Well, our name kind of gives it away. Warforged. As for where we're from, well, technically all over. You look hard enough, you can find my kind almost anywhere. But as for what we are, Warforged, you ever run into golems?
More than I care.
Imagine a really smart one. One who has enough magic energy infused into it that it becomes self-aware.
Well, the idea doesn't seem bad so far.
Then create an army of them, churn them out like soldiers for an entire war, use them for generations as slaves, until eventually they rise up in anger and slaughter and butcher the entire master race, and then go dormant as part of a punishment that was put in place to prevent such a rebellion.
Yeah, well, no one ever said that anybody who can create something is smart.
Our awakening was a mistake, but we learned to live with it. Some more than others.
Yep, that sounds like pretty much how anyone lives, really.
So what are you doing with the other meat sacks? You seem like you don't belong here.
That's because I don't. Let's just say that some deity decided to drop me in a clearing, and these people are the first idiots I ran into.
Yeah.
Well, besides some idiots that weren't actually breathing anymore. And I sure as hell wasn't staying with them.
You met the Settlement 7 people?
Yep.
So, where were you from before?
That is a long story that I'd really rather not get into.
Fair enough, meatbag.
Yes!
And, don't take any offense to it. It's sort of just what I call all things that aren't me.
Don't worry about it, Tin Can.
I like you. And he offers out the fist for a fist bump.
She accepts.
Anyways.
Did you give us HK?
No.
I love that character.
Anyways. The chatter continues on, and you find yourself growing attached to the Tin Can, even though you don't learn his name.
Hey, if I can be Meatbag, he can be Tin Can. That's fine.
Yeah, you don't know the name, nor do you care. You have a new friend. One who actually kind of understands you a bit. He sort of explains that the entire group he came from was sort of awoken for no reason. That they were never supposed to wake up.
Just like I was never supposed to fall through a floor into a different dimension.
Exactly.
Yeah, this could work out.
And I'm back, bitches.
About damn time.
Do you go to bed? Eventually.
Yeah. At some point, yeah.
So, morning comes around and you hear the same thunk, except there's a bit of a squelch this time. Rainer, a quick check of your watch shows it's... Rainer, you're actually awoken by a very sharp pain against your cheek.
Thank you.
You're welcome, meatbag. Oh yeah, the snake woman's throwing knives at a corpse.
I noticed.
Disconcerting.
You look up, and a corpse with a head actually is essentially tied to a tree, and these two beautifully carved knives are being thrown at it. Funny thing
they're
is,
none of ours.
yeah, none of yours.
You know.
This thing came in the night.
Thank you.
I don't need your thanks. The practice was good.
I checked my watch. Is it like, what time is it?
Time for that awkward D&D silence.
All right.
So I assume it's
Everybody-
before noon now?
It's 8.
That's a good time to get up and start moving. I start waking everybody up.
Why is your face red?
A wake up call. Now, come on, we got a lot of. We can get. Yeah.
By the way, you were talking again.
Didn't have a dream this time. What was it about this time?
Oh, Lisa, my dear.
Random shit. In fact, I really couldn't understand it. Most of the time it was incoherent
Get in their own
muttering.
rooms.
Hey, Jing,
Yeah.
do you want to have some fun?
How can I say no to that?
Use your ice magic to wake Elizabeth up.
First off, I'm a bard. Second off, I don't have any ice magic.
Oh, right. I forgot. That was before you changed your class. Sorry, never mind.
Another thing, I'm sleeping on the tree. So fuck you trying to reach me.
That was the first campsite. This is the other.
Zing.
There's still
Just
tree.
go, just go to the base of the tree she's in and just thunderwave the tree over.
Wait. Let me see how this spell works.
Or I could just smack into the damn tree.
So what are you trying to do?
It's what does it do?
Does a lot, actually. You can freeze the tree under her, I think. Or chill it, make it cold.
You guys realize how thick these fucking trees are?
It says a cubic foot. How big is that?
Not even a sixth of how big this fucking tree is around.
Just chill the 1 cubic foot of branch that's under her ass. It'll
That's
be
what
fine.
I was saying. Oh, it's only got a 10 feet range.
I make a penis appear on our forehead.
I shout up, Elizabeth, wake up. We have to get going.
Roll a performance check.
This is gonna be fucking
For
hilarious.
the yelling? Or for the penis?
Yelling.
He's here like that. That's already a thing apparently.
Sorry.
I mean, it's there for an hour.
Elizabeth, you are awoken by somebody screaming at you.
Wow. What do you want?
It's time to go.
You don't even sound convincing right now.
It's time to go. Right. Yeah.
you want me to yell into my microphone? Is that what you want? And blow out your eardrum?
You're not gonna blow up my eardrum no matter how loud you yell.
DM, please mute me for half a second. Hey, get up!
Nope.
Nah.
That actually wasn't that bad.
It wasn't.
Oh well.
Your yelling is pretty chill.
I got up close to the mic too.
Yeah, so Elizabeth, you are up. Elizabeth, you are up. It's just you can choose to ignore him if you want.
I will throw a dart in your ass.
And I will spit acid all over your face.
There's a very far away necro threatening people.
Oh, for the love of fuck. The Warforged comes up and punches the tree. Elizabeth, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Can I just
I love this guy.
Can I just ride to the next tree?
Roll a dexterity saving throw first.
Nat one. Oh.
You manage to save yourself before you fall over and move to another tree. The Warforged just moves to the next and punches again. Roll another dexterity save. Again. Again. Yeah, you fall on your ass.
Five now collapsed trees later.
No, he didn't collapse them, but there's a dent. There's a sizable fist-size indent, almost half a foot deep in each tree.
Trying to.
Bravo, sir. Bravo.
Oh man.
Shall we get going now?
And we're walking
Through some trees.
And I'm drinking.
So am I.
And
Everybody make dexterity checks.
God damn it.
I wasted it.
That is a lot of fucking 13.
Your consistency has meant that.
Hey DM.
Yeah.
Do we get a reward for these 3 13s?
No.
Damn it.
13 13s on the other hand.
Challenge accepted. Roll again.
Mark, what did you want to know?
If I'm teaching Dervona martial arts, could she potentially teach me how to use a warhammer?
That would be a very short lesson of pick up hammer with 2 hands, drop hammer on object with flat end.
You don't need 2 hands for a warhammer.
Warhammers do more damage with 2 hands.
Yeah, but I could wield it one-handed and still use my martial arts. That was my thing asking earlier in chat. Hence I'm asking DM asking.
If she taught you that, she'd even give you her old one.
And because of boredom, prestidigitation again. Now it's a flower.
Roll a stealth check. This is to see if she notices.
He chose the one I'm not proficient in.
But you got jack of all trades.
+1.
Damn.
Through some miracle, she doesn't notice the change.
Did she even notice the image in the first place?
She woke up with it on her forehead. She didn't bother to check.
There were no ponds nearby.
Yeah, wouldn't it be more than 10 feet away since it was a large ass tree?
Here's to our fucked up friendship, and I drink.
The dwarf cheers to that.
So you guys make a full day's worth of progress and find yourself near the base of a very large tree, much larger than the others. It's a tree that, okay, so if every other tree is about 8 feet wide, this one's upwards of 16.
So it's not that big.
Dominate a small clearing.
Wide.
That's not that bad.
In what world is 16 feet wide not a big fucking thing?
Oh no, it's big.
This world?
With the way he was describing it, I was kind of expecting something bigger.
It's also massive as hell and got several corpses strapped to it.
Fun.
I take it this is your sign for keep the fuck out.
I don't know. That sure as hell ain't our way of doing it. They'd be in less pieces if that was the case.
Question, in which direction did we walk again?
We have the compass of true path or whatever, so we have the fastest way in a straight line.
Yeah, the fastest way isn't always a straight line.
I thought that was the joke. The fastest way between 2 points is a straight line. Whatever. Sorry.
Anyways, it's getting awfully dark. So you guys really don't have any choice.
We all have dark vision. Wow. The cancer that just happened.
Yeah, but problem being, you guys have never encountered what's
Yes,
roaming around at night.
I'll be right back again.
Big giant thing roams the jungle at night. We sleep.
Yep.
When did we get a caveman in our party?
Simplifying things.
Big giant thing roaming a wood of dead creatures. Sounds like fun.
Not for us.
Start poking the bodies.
None of them move.
I'm just trying to look around and see what's here. That's why I rolled a perception check to see if there was anything other than a fucking tree with some piñatas.
Okay. Yay. Come back to absolute quiet.
Sorry, I'm just looking at something. Anyways,
Is there anything besides us and this tree with piñatas here?
you mean the bodies?
Yeah, your flesh piñatas.
Nothing else.
Okay, good.
Wee.
So, guys gotta stay there for the night.
What the fuck are you doing?
I am playing my lute. Specifically through the fire and flames.
I back him up.
I'll throw in a hammer. It's like that first day again. Except I'm pretty sure mine still sounds like crap.
A lot better than mine.
Apparently, it sounds better than the liar.
So, anyways, who wants to take first watch with the flesh pinatas?
I will.
I will sleep with them, actually. Back to the tree.
That sounds like the worst fucking idea.
That's fucking macabre.
All right, so Nirvana, roll a perception check.
I perceive
About
flesh pinata.
2 hours in, they start moving.
Oh, that's nice. Oh,
Elizabeth, about 2 hours in, you feel something start to grab your leg.
and for once, it's not Jing trying to play around.
Or
Kind of kicked it
Sandra.
out.
Just saying that I would never grab her leg. Also, she's not my type.
You like Elvin with those curves?
And the tendency to sleep in trees full of dead people.
Well, I am wearing an iron plate armor made out of an iron maiden.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but still. Thing starts grabbing you. Roll dexterity saving throw to see if you're thrown down.
That's all it is. It's just the corpses being like, get the fuck out of our
Ah,
tree.
You're thrown down. Actually, it seems to grab you at heart tight enough that it holds you. You're currently upside down with really no way to get out.
How
So I
far
can't
away-
just fly up.
Carvona, you see this.
How far away is this?
About 20 feet, but 60 feet up,
So that'd be about 80 feet.
essentially.
That girl.
Can I move closer and chuck a javelin at this situation?
Sure.
Don't you dare.
Nobody asked you. I'm igniting with smite for that comment.
I show you a finger. Fuck off.
That javelin does slam into its head. Unfortunately, its grip doesn't loosen.
Is it dead though?
It stopped moving.
I forgot to add smite damage, but if it's dead, I don't really give a shit.
As it just like falls limply. Unfortunately, the others are to reach over for her as well.
Well, I helped you with one. The rest's up to you.
Can I burn them? Can I melt them all?
You melt everything that's in your vicinity, though you still hear the rasping and moaning, and clawing to try and get to you.
Doesn't sound like that helped.
How about now?
You can't see any of them.
Elizabeth, how about you just get yourself down and we light the tree on fire?
I think that's something we shouldn't do.
And why is that?
The light.
At least if the light's there, we'll be able to see anything else coming.
Yeah, and some really
Woken up by
big ass
this point.
things. Jing and Rainer, roll perception checks.
Wow!
Nope. You're having pleasant time dreams that I will not
Thanks
get
for the
into.
clarification.
Hey, Forge.
Jing,
Rainer.
you're sort of in a drunken stupor, but you're awake. Let's not involve him. It's more fun if I get to do this myself.
Well, then, in that case, have fun.
With pleasure. He slams his fist together. as he goes up and punches the tree. As the corpse comes loose, and Elizabeth, you plummet down with the corpse. About 60 feet, taking...
So I can't fly down.
You're upside down. So no. But the corpse does break your fall. You only take 8 damage.
Somebody roll a d6.
What, are you giving gravity inspiration now?
Jing just saying to the world, you know what? You do you.
Right? Somebody roll a d6. What, are you giving gravity inspiration to try and see how bad this can hurt?
Jing, you're currently not all there, but you can try to cure wounds. Roll a d20.
That's what the d6 was for. Just a random spell that I threw out.
No, roll a d20 again.
Yeah, this is the god telling you how drunk you are.
And you heal the corpse.
Success!
If that's undead, does that actually hurt it?
No, it's just dead, so it does nothing.
You have to remember, I javelin that corpse to death that you had.
Yeah, no. And there's a javelin sticking out, and there's still a javelin sticking up there. The top half of its head has been ripped open.
Oh, is the javelin still up in the tree?
Yeah, it's embedded in the tree.
God
Lost
damn it.
one take off one javelin.
I'm not gonna retrieve that. You're on your own.
Yeah, I'm not getting that back. Oh, well. I didn't like that javelin anyways.
And with that, Jing passes out, collapsing all over Dervana, who was trying to climb up a tree.
God damn it. It is at this point that Jing finds himself heading towards the tree.
Jing, you're lightly thrown against the tree. Dervon, did you actually try to climb up to get the javelin, though?
Yes.
Roll an athletics check. You make it.
And now for the trip back down.
You make it up the tree and get the javelin and make it back down.
Oh, good. And I didn't have to play Dodge Zombie. Maybe they'll learn their fucking lesson from the first.
Well, no, it's just all the ones in front. All of the ones in front of the tree that you guys could see are just dead. Because
so it was just that one that just really, really liked Elizabeth.
Yeah, no, the only one you had to kill was the one that got to Elizabeth.
Elizabeth took care of the rest with her acid breath.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Now, we're going to take a short break because I need to try and get rid of these hiccups that are seriously starting to piss me off. We'll be back in 10.
And that is the might of the holy javelin. I like the thought of putting smite on ranged weapons for more bullshit.
If I throw it, it does 13. If I just stick with it, it does 10.
The fuck?
What is wrong?
Fucking random music. I had to check the jukebox.
Dum, 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 dum.
Meanwhile, oh, that's nice. My window's just closed.
All right, I'm back.
Give me a second, because apparently my Internet Explorer decided to close itself. I mean, feel free to tell us about how more of our night's going. Just don't ask me to roll anything for a second.
Beyond the corpses, I mean, there's still the noise of the other corpses moving on the other side of the tree, but it looks like for the most part, they're all stuck. So, fuck them.
I'm pretty sure that's literally what I just said.
Woohoo! Where'd Necro go? Oh no, not Necro. Where'd you go, Anthony?
What do you mean?
You're not in the thing.
Yeah, no, my fucking window closed.
Yeah, he is. Regardless, the rest of you eventually go back to sleep. Rainer, sadly, your dreams do not return to the happy ones, but rather other stuff that you'd prefer not to think about.
Okay.
You know, things like heathenism.
No, not that. It's just stuff.
Heathenism.
Did we ever establish a belief system in my tribe?
Something involved with spirits.
Following now.
Something you're certain Dervona would decry as
Heathenism.
She's not that intolerant. Just, if your god's kind of a dick, guess what? She's a dick back.
You do realize your god is the biggest dick.
Which one? Because there's the one that is my god. And there's the one that's not actually my god. Like there's the one that is my god,
like,
and then there's the one
hugest
that's
dick.
just fucking memories implanted, so I have a cover that can get blown later.
Yeah, like when you meet my parents or my sister.
Yeah, no, that's going out the fucking window by then.
Anyways, so morning eventually rolls around. The corpses haven't shut up.
I swear to God, I'm gonna burn this fucking tree down.
Some of them are at least 60 feet up.
I can reach them with my spear.
Just somebody light the fucking
one of them.
fire. Let them all burn.
So this is the morning now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now let's shut our tree of fucking flesh pinatas up.
Not burning a tree. You can burn catch the whole forest, jungle.
We're in a clearing of corpses. Why don't we just get rid
Yeah, I'm pretty
fucking
sure.
noisy
I'm
tree?
pretty sure the jungle would do something about that before it spread that far.
Anyways, so
who's getting chilled touch?
So, yeah, what is getting chilled touch?
Corpses.
All right.
Yeah, she has the range for that.
The corpses stop moving. At least the ones you can hear.
Good.
That's not even saying what might be further. But anyways, you guys keep moving. So
I'm tired of walking.
Yep, there is more. Everybody roll dex checks. And Jing, just for that, you roll at disadvantage.
I'm flying, damn it.
For a minute.
Only for an minute.
Yeah, for a full minute. Roll 2 dex checks,
Cool.
take the worst.
Woohoo.
Ah, damn it. I think I have to re-roll.
Ah,
I think I have to re-roll. Okay, lag.
9.
Nice 5 there.
That's a save. Not a
I know,
check.
but it's still nice. Wow, Jing. Wow.
Jing gets tripped up. Rainer, you almost do. And you don't make as much progress as you would in a day, but you make a bit. You're eventually brought to a bit of a rock cropping. Like, it's almost a small little mountain area. Nothing big, but well, there's a lack of grass on the rocks, and a lack of trees, and a lack of bottom.
Are we setting up camp here?
Well, it's getting pretty dark out, so yeah, I'd say.
Fun.
I'm gonna look around.
You look around.
I noticed jack shit.
If we're all
I'm
making
getting such
perception
low
checks,
rolls.
Rainer, today's not your day. You should roll as little as possible.
Rainer, for some reason, you're really interested in a rock.
Is it
Not
like
as
my other
interested as
rock?
I am.
Forgot about the rock.
The other rock actually pipes up at this point. Don't go cheating on me, you fucker.
What?
Oh yeah, this is Anthony's first interaction with the rock.
What the fuck?
he
I
has
have a rock.
rock in his pocket that shapeshifts.
And you
Oh.
and your character can't know about it.
That's fine. I just like what the fuck?
So, anyways.
I think Jeannie's gonna pull Dervona to the side and ask her what she actually knows about her god.
Which one?
The one that you would think of right now because you're here.
I know a lot. If you're asking what I believe in from of it, I'm not too sure.
Religion. And we have a religion conversation until everybody passes out.
Okay.
Off to the tree and sleep.
That is also filled with lots of drinks
Yes, it is.
because I cannot seriously talk religion without drinking.
It's been a couple days. I'm gonna check my journal.
Okay. There's a few. What do you think we should do when we meet back up?
What do you mean? What we should do?
mean, after all this stuff is over, what should
She
we
wants you to
do?
marry her.
Pipe down, Peanut Gallery.
Racist.
Don't be a loser.
I think once this is all over, we should definitely talk about what we are going to do next.
My mom keeps saying that you need to take responsibility.
Oh my god.
And Reginald says he's going to do something to you so that you never get the chance.
That was the sound of him grabbing his keys and leaving.
First off,
That was us
it's
hitting his
mom's
capacity
fault
for nope.
that you're in this predicament.
Well, this is something that we should definitely talk about face to face. It doesn't. It feels weird to try to talk about this like this. Am I wrong? Am I crazy?
You're crazy.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, I really do want to start a family with you.
Oh my.
Right in the tallyknackles.
Lisa?
Suddenly, an arrow just punctures your heart.
I write down Lisa.
Wait, what?
Nothing. Inside joke. But regardless.
I was just like, we're getting attacked out of the blue?
Is this conversation still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
All right. Then I say Lisa,
Yes?
are you with child?
I really hope not. Or else Reginald really is going to do that to you.
Okay, now you're concerning me even more about what Reginald might do to me.
It involves a butcher knife and a fire.
Okay, I can put two
Ooh,
and two together.
castration.
Lisa, there's a certain, I guess, ritual for these things in my tribe, and I hope that when this is finished, I'll have completed that. Okay, good night! And I close the book.
Given that it's morning.
I thought it was night. I thought we ended the day here.
No. Oh, yeah. Well, my bad. Ah, fuck me. I'm getting days confused now. Anyways, well, no, it actually would be day for her, though. Or starting to get to day.
Oh my god, time zones! We have time zones in this world.
Hell yeah, it's a big place.
But
Zing walks over and pats him on the back.
My point went across, right? Before I closed the
Yeah,
book.
Shane, you don't even know about it?
I can clearly see him from across the fire.
At this point, I am beat
He
freaking red.
He didn't sneak off anywhere. He is right across the fire.
Yeah, but you couldn't see inside the journal.
I don't.
Remember,
What
There's
journal,
no
Jane?
about the
What journal?
I,
I'm not
I
reading.
am. You are beat red, motherfucker. You are not the only guy here that has girl problems.
You have a girl?
I have a daughter that I am worried sick about. And I'm
We are
trying
all
to
worried
keep my
about
cool.
Lucy.
And everybody is pushing Jing, and he is about ready to snap on motherfuckers. Like back at that other camp, he almost blew that camp sky high.
Anyways, so I'll take first watch. V pipes in.
Sounds good to me.
I'm staying up with her.
I thought you didn't sleep.
That's why I am staying up.
I just thought it was obvious that you were going to be up.
If one of you wanted to, I could at the very least power down for a little while.
You can power off?
Hell yeah, I can.
Isn't that
What?
like sleeping?
No. When you sleep, you're unaware of stuff. When I power down, I am aware of stuff.
On top of that, I highly doubt that he gets more energy from powering down. Like, we feel more energized when we wake up.
Really, it's just a way to conserve. Really, it's just a way to heal wounds for me. I don't get anything else out of it. And since I haven't sustained any damage yet, I don't see a reason to power down.
And I thought my genealogy was fucking weird.
Jing,
Who the
just
fuck
grab
said
a
anything about genealogy? I know what the fuck I am, you meatbag. I know of it, and I'm proud of it, goddammit.
Well, at least you know what you are. Still
Dervona.
trying to figure out what I am.
Dervona's just gonna
Technically-
drag Jing away from this conversation with a couple of bottles of alcohol. Like, you need to just
Technically, I am part celestial, and I'm drag off. I don't finish the conversation.
We're also handed a bottle of alcohol.
Ah, yay! And I can make a flower appear because of prestidigitation. Here, have a flower. I don't have to keep clicking prestidigitation to use it, do I?
Nope.
Okay.
What kind?
What kind of what?
You said you made a flower appear. What kind?
Well, since Jing is a big fan of white, a white rose.
That works. She'll take that rather happily.
And I drink my applesauce. I drink my applesauce, and I eat my apple juice, and we'll be fine over here.
And I choose not to get up.
Okay.
As for any questions directed towards me, I'm just gonna say yes.
What is the sleight of hand for?
The sleight of hand was to hide the book so you didn't know what I was doing.
Bruh, it's all over your face. You have to have a stone cold killer face like right now, or I would know what you were doing.
What would that be?
You
Remember,
could just
we've
be
been
drunk, like you.
We've been on this adventure for a while now. I know what happens when that face comes around, and you fucking suck. I'm surprised Necro hasn't like fucked with you yet.
Not yet.
He's busy plotting really hard right now.
Yeah, it's never good when Necro's quiet for a long time.
He's just gonna wait for the next time that Rainer manages to smack himself or something.
So, the night passes fairly well. You grow up and you don't hear stabbing
We
noises.
grow up.
Or wake up. My bad.
I'm a dwarf. That must not have been much growing.
Did we make it to where we needed to go yet?
Nope.
So, anyways. Also, we're going to be ending things a bit short at about 9:30 because I need sleep.
By the way, Jing, you woke up with a dwarf in your lap.
Wait, what?
There's a dwarf in my lap.
Is it wearing full armor?
Probably.
It is, and it got a little too into its drink last night.
So, Xing, you're effectively pinned. Wake up the dwarf or push her off, your choice.
At least she looks happy.
We do have potions for this.
Potions for what?
Your performance check does nothing to her. She's still just asleep.
Time to get up. Out, hangover.
We'll say she wakes up after he yells and injures himself. Oh,
All right. Guys, actually, I think we could end it a bit earlier at like 8:30. I'm just really tired. Sorry.
what time is it for you now?
Almost 8.
7:53.
Sorry, guys. It's just I'm really tired, and I got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Thanks. So yeah, we'll go for a bit longer than ended at 8:30. That all right with you guys?
Fine by me. I got my own campaign to plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thanks. Okay, so for the most part, none of you got stabbed, so the snake woman came through. At least for today. Anyways, so everybody, dexterity checks.
Yeah, I failed.
2 natural ones.
For the sake of brevity, the Warforged and V manage to kill anything that gets too close. V, because she manages to stab everything with the knives. The Warforged, it punches things and they explode. Like meat confetti.
Tin Man smash.
I have a massive hangover. This is not good.
You make about half a day's of progress at best.
And are we anywhere near where we're supposed to be?
Not even close.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Dude, this walk is going to take like a month in game.
You mean a half a month?
Nope, that's a month. The deer to the shield was half a month.
And now we're going from the shield to the gear.
Which is... I said deer. The deer is
2.5
shorter.
weeks.
So you guys make a bit of progress before having to stop. You make camp in a slightly more foresty area. Anyways, who takes first watch?
I do.
The Warforged actually powers down, and it's more, he just finds a tree to sit against, and his eyes lose the blue glow they had beforehand.
Shing is standing like 2 feet from his face and making funny faces.
So anyways, Rainer, nothing gets past you.
Our dwarf is busy staring at Jing.
Are you just staring at Jing?
She's basically just like sitting there watching him right now.
All right.
I'm making faces at the Warforged while he's powered down to see if it actually notices anything.
All right, so Rainer, what do you want to do? That perception of 26.
I was about to say.
With that perception of 6.
Because them 6s just so good.
So nothing gets past me?
You notice 2 things, really. One, something's following you. And it doesn't look like anything you've seen before.
Can I make out what it looks like?
Not really. Can't really.
Is it too big that I can't tell, or it just doesn't look like anything I've ever seen?
Just looks like absolutely nothing you've seen before.
Does it seem hostile?
It's just standing there, staring.
What does it look like, motherfucker?
If you want to check if it's hostile, wouldn't you have to roll insight, Rainer, not just ask?
Well, you can go by movement sometimes, depending on the creature.
Just throw a rock at it.
You could wake up the dwarf and she
Here's-
could holy javelin that crap.
Wait, are you giving me a picture?
So, anyways,
So something's standing there staring at us that's been following us.
it
That's
looks
something-
like a very small.
God damn it, Jing, tell your child to go home.
It's- It looks like a smaller T-Rex.
Oh, fuck off, raptor!
No,
Slap it.
too big for a
Carnosaurus?
raptor. You don't know.
It might be
Got
a
a
warrior
freaking
from
dinosaur.
the lizard peoples.
It's Barney, isn't it?
Who's the closest to me right now?
The Warforged.
And by extension, Jing.
How far away is this dino?
About 80 feet. Just starts moving.
Towards or away? Towards us or away from us?
Anyways.
And as the DM, the DM
doesn't want to go
Rainer
through a battle initiative right now.
Rainer
Yeah,
gets
no.
nervous.
So
it left.
anyways.
It's gone.
So it eventually wanders off. Another thing you noticed, it was carrying something in its mouth the entire time. It looks like the arm of something much bigger than itself.
Okay.
And there's a lot of... Yeah. Anyways.
There's a lot of
Okay.
Second, eventually your one ends. Who do you go to?
I wake Elizabeth up.
Up on a tree.
She's up in a tree.
I have darts.
Huh.
That wake you up?
You hit the armor.
Does it wake her up though?
Anyways, Elizabeth, you hear a ting.
I look down.
Your turn. Miss.
I go back to sleep.
You need more spells that Arado hits, bruh.
Anyways,
Misses. Fine.
What is this cancer that is going on my screen?
Elizabeth, you're up. You're pissed, but anyways, so what do you want to look for? What do you want to keep an eye out for?
I just want to play with my knife. Just play with
Nothing
the
of
knife.
importance happens. So, everybody wakes up. Everybody's happy. Rainer, you're a bit worried about Dino.
Freaking Barney.
Oh yeah, I tell that to everyone when we wake up.
Oh my!
Yeah, do you tell him about the Dino?
Time for some walking.
Roll dexterity checks,
Oh,
everybody.
so much.
Yeah.
Nothing bad really happens. And everything works out fine. Oh, fuck me, I'm really tired. So, yeah, no, I'm just gonna have to cut it here, guys. I'm crashing. Sorry.
All right.
All right.
Next time,
Night,
we'll have
guys.
new dice.
Yeah.
See you next month.
All right.
Next time on Toonami.
I'm about to say Dragon Ball Z.